Hello guys, welcome back to my channel once again here on YouTube. Thank you very much for joining me today for the Ultimate Warrior Ultimate Collection Blu-ray review. So I decided to review this as it finished second on my two to vote for last week to review, along with Bound for Glory, which finished first, which you had the review for. I was due to do this last week, but it was such a hectic week, especially with obviously the WrestleMania weekend and all the other wrestling that took place over the weekend. I tried to fit it in Friday, but I just couldn't do it, guys. So here we are today with the review. I know it's belated and I do apologize. So let's get into it. So I'm glad they released an Ultimate Warrior set after that, what I thought was a horrible 2005 release, The Self-Destruction of the Ultimate Warrior. I haven't reviewed it yet. I watched it years ago when it first came out. From what I remember of it, it just felt like he was being bullied and everybody was just using that DVD as a opportunity to take digs at him, and he's obviously pissed a lot of people off backstage at that point, behind the scenes and everything else. I have a lot of hate towards that DVD and a lot of negativity, which I don't like to have, but I'm going to seek out a copy of it eventually, maybe pretty soon, and I'll review that and I'll get all my opinions across on that then. But until that happens, we're here to talk about this one today, not that one. But this is the one I'm glad they released to make up for that. And I'm sure there's a few other Ultimate Warrior releases I've seen as well after this, or maybe one before this. I can't remember. But I know I'm sure I've seen a few others. Let me know in the comments below, guys, because I'm still unsure on that one. I haven't had a chance to have a good look yet to see what else is they've released for the Ultimate Warrior. But this is a very, very good set. This makes up for that self-destruction of the Ultimate Warrior a lot. And this is how a wrestling DVD, or in this case Blu-ray set, should be put together. Let's look at the cover artwork first. Absolutely cool. I like all the neon kind of colors and, you know, the shout out loud kind of feel it gives. The vibes I get, that's the vibes I get from it, and it kind of reminds me of his character. You know, that's the kind of character Ultimate Warrior is, so this goes well with him, with his craziness and unpredictability and everything else. So yeah, this is a 2-disc set from Fremantle Media, 12 certificate here in the UK. There's the spine. There's the back. I'll show you the discs in a second, guys. So this had a run time of 8 hours 10 minutes, and we have I'll read this part for you first, sorry guys. Experience the history of that which can no longer be contained. Prepare yourselves, for you're about to be consumed by a power that makes the skies rumble and the earth shake. In this ultimate collection, the power of the warrior is alive like never before. Descend into parts unknown, load the spaceships with the rocket fuel, and unleash. There's a mistake here, look. This 3-disc set, but be aware of the action is truly out of control. Yeah, that just caught my eye then. So this claims to be a 3-disc set, so there's a printing error there. And I kept pausing in between because some of the stuff that was written there, I was just thinking to myself in my mind, is it actually saying that about spaceships? But yeah, this is the Ultimate Warrior after all, so it makes sense, guys. Well, it doesn't, but it does, if you catch my drift. So this has over 25 matches, interviews, and vignettes. I don't know how you pronounce that. Vignettes, I say. On the bottom here, it says it's a 2-disc set. So they made up for the error there. So yeah, Ultimate Warrior discusses his career with WWE Home Entertainment for the first time ever, and much more in this 2-disc Blu-ray set. I won't bother going over the matches because you'll see them inside in a second, but yeah, that's a shame about that mistake. But I know mistakes happen. But yeah, that is a cool picture as well of Warrior doing that rope shake thing and the crazy shit he used to do. Speaking of crazy shit, check these discs out. They're really trippy. They're really cool though. Very colourful. Very out there, just like Ultimate Warrior was. Good stuff. Absolutely good stuff. So I gotta get the inside out to I'll keep the discs there in the background so you can have a look at them as well again. So this is the kind of match insert. There we go. I'll move it again in a second, guys. So disc 1 has like your standard documentary which you have on these kind of wrestler biographies or whatever you want to call them, and has Ultimate Warrior talking in between every match or every few matches, so that he'll rant about something for a while and then it'll show a match. In this case he talked about Sting and the Blade Runners, so he has the Blade Runners versus Perry Jackson and Sean O'Reilly from UWF, 11th of April 1986. Let me just fold this out properly a second, guys, because it's kind of annoying me now. There we go. So yeah, from 1986. So yeah, Sting and the Ultimate Warriors, the Blade Runners, as they were called then. Very good to watch if you want to learn about the Blade Runners, I guess. Good to see Stinger and the Ultimate Warrior before they were, before they became big stars. It goes on about his move to WCCW, and then he talks about him as the Dingo Warrior as he goes against Chris Adams, World Class Championship Wrestling from 1986. He talks about his arrival in WWE. Ultimate Warrior versus Barry Horowitz from Wrestling Challenge from 1987. So some of these are quite relatively old matches, as you would imagine, and I guess like squash matches. I'm going to try and hold it open like this, guys. I'm ever so sorry. Yeah, like these are squash matches basically. So you got like another one from Superstars there against Steve Lombardi, who we know as the Brooklyn Brawler and various other strange gimmicks. But yeah, I remember watching some of this stuff on Superstars, and it was good. Yeah, as I said, your typical squash match. Talks about him getting noticed. Him against King Harley Race from Boston Garden, 1988. Upgrading Warrior. And then against Bobby the Brain Heenan, Los Angeles Sports Center, July 1988. His Intercontinental Championship run, and then his match against the Honky Tonk Man from SummerSlam 88. Versus the Honky Tonk Man for the Intercontinental Championship from Philadelphia Spectrum, December 1988. Talks about the Macho Man. And then there's his match against the Macho Man, title versus title from Boston Garden, 11th of February 1989. Simply Ravishing, so him talking about Ravishing Rick Rude. And there he is against Ravishing Rick Rude from SummerSlam 89 for the Intercontinental Championship. Building momentum against Bob Bradley, Primetime Wrestling, another squash match if you will. And yet again against Brian Costello, Primetime Wrestling, both matches from 1989, the fall of 1989. You have Ultimate Warrior confronts Andre the Giant on the Brother Love Show from Superstars, July 1989. His memories of Andre. His match against Andre the Giant for the Intercontinental Championship Madison Square Garden, October 1989. And again, for the same title against the same opponent, Saturday night's main event from November 1989. Leading to Toronto, Crash the Plane Challenge from 1990. Sorry, guys. Ultimate Warrior versus Mr. Perfect, WWE Intercontinental Championship match from Madison Square Garden, March 1990. Talks about him running to the ring. We have the Ultimate Warrior versus Hulk Hogan, title versus title, WrestleMania 6 main event from the 1st of April 1990. The passing of the torch, or what it should have been, but I feel, my personal opinion, that Hogan stole the spotlight from Warrior, so that kind of pissed all over that. Just my opinions though, guys. Probably get a lot of people disagree with me on that, and I do apologise. It's, you know, as I said, just my opinion. Responsibilities of the champion. Ultimate Warrior versus the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, for the WWE Championship from the Tokyo Dome, and that's April 1990. Ultimate Warrior versus Ravishing Rick Rude, WWE Championship match, Saturday night's main event, July 1990, against Ted DiBiase again for the WWE Championship, the main event, the 23rd of November 1990, and Disc 1 wraps up with the Ultimate Warrior versus Sergeant Slaughter for the WWE Championship, Huntsville, Alabama, 7th of January 1991. So what an explosive first disc this is. Starting with his partnership with Sting as the Blade Runners, then as the Dingo Warrior, all the way to his move to WWF, his build up through squash matches, and then to the Intercontinental Championship, and then all the way to the main event for the World Championship, and then defending the World Championship. Good stuff, absolutely good stuff, very enjoyable indeed. And then getting him to rant in between some of the matches as well is a good added touch. I did enjoy that. Disc 2, New Direction. Again, him talking in between each of the matches. Ultimate Warrior versus Macho King, Randy Savage, a steel cage match from Madison Square Garden, January 1991. Ultimate Warrior ends Brother Love's career, Superstars, 2nd of March 1991. No Limitations against Macho King, Randy Savage, a retirement match, allegedly. WrestleMania 8 from 24th of March 1991. Into the Darkness, Ultimate Warrior on Paul Bearer's funeral parlor from Superstars, 13th of April 1991. A very interesting segment, that, which builds up to the Ultimate Warrior versus The Undertaker match there. Maple Leaf Gardens, 2nd of June 1991. Him returning. Gene Okerlund interviews Ultimate Warrior and Macho Man Randy Savage on Superstars 1992. That's July 1992 now, guys, sorry. Talks about the Ultimate Maniacs, riding on the edge of the lightning bolt on the Superstars, little segment thing. Ultimate Warrior and Macho Man Randy Savage versus Ted DiBiase and IRS for the WWE Tag Team Championship on Saturday night's main event. And revisiting this, I completely forgot that they had a tag team title match against the Money Incorporated, so that's pretty cool as well. Re-established, faster than a cheetah. Ultimate Warrior versus Hunter Hearst Helmsley from WrestleMania 12 in a, what I call it a squash match. Yeah, absolutely pointless match that was. I thought anyway, personally. Warrior confronts Goldust. Ultimate Warrior returns, April 1996. Mr. McMahon interviews Jerry the King Lawler and Ultimate Warrior from June 1996. Ultimate Warrior versus Jerry the King Lawler from King of the Ring 96. Him going to WCW. Hulk Ultimate Warrior interrupts Hollywood Hulk Hogan from Nitro, August 1998. Repulsive. Ultimate Warrior promo from Nitro 1998. And then The Right Story. So yeah, that finishes the 2-disc set, with the exception of these Blu-ray exclusive extras, which I'll cover now. So got him as the Dingo Warrior against Matt Bourne from World Class Championship Wrestling from October 1986. Then him and the British Bulldog against the Demolition and Mr. Fuji from Maple Leaf Gardens, 24th of July 1988. Against Dino Bravo, WWE Intercontinental Championship match, the main event, 23rd of February 1990. The WrestleMania 6 contract signing on the Ultimate Challenge between Hogan and Warrior. Contract signing, it does say that. March 1990. WrestleMania 7 contract signing, Road to WrestleMania 7, from the 17th of March 1991. Ultimate Warrior versus Sergeant Slaughter from the Tokyo Dome, 30th of March 1991. And then the Ultimate Warrior versus Goldust WWE Intercontinental Championship match from In Your House, 28th of April 1986. There. What a set, guys. What an awesome set. And I enjoyed all of this, and I appreciate the Ultimate Warrior so much. I thought he was a great wrestler. He's definitely a legend. I like to put him up there with greats such as Stone Cold Steve Austin, Sting, Hulk Hogan, that kind of category. Macho Man Randy Savage, definitely. And obviously he wasn't the greatest wrestler in the ring when it comes to, technical moves or whatever. But I think he's still an all-round great attraction, or he was an all-round great attraction. Just my opinion, though, again, guys. Yeah. The both of the discs I'm just very happy with. Yeah, I'm glad they covered quite a lot of content of the Ultimate Warrior. I was disappointed they missed out that classic match from Halloween Havoc 1998 with him against Hollywood Hulk Hogan. And there's, to my knowledge, there's no mention of that rip-off The Renegade in this documentary either. Overall, I'm giving this awesome set, this ultimate set, 10 out of 10. Yes, guys, it's that good. And this does make up for that horrible, bullying documentary, if you want to call it that, the self-destruction of the Ultimate Warrior. As I said, I will cover sometime in the future once I pick up a copy of it. But yeah, and anything else I can find. And like I said, let me know in the comments below what you think of this, and if you know of the other Ultimate Warrior Blu-rays or DVDs that are out there released by WWE or any other company. Maybe he had someone else release a DVD on him. Obviously, maybe not with the Ultimate Warrior name, but we see them some independent DVDs floating around. For example, I've seen some CM Punk ones floating around that aren't WWE or AEW official releases or whatever. But yeah, did you like this? If so, please give me a thumbs up. Yeah, please feel free to subscribe if you haven't done so already. And hi to new subscribers as always. Hope you've all enjoyed this. Stay safe, all of you. Always a pleasure. I'll see you again soon. Peace.